Hello and welcome to an album a day, day 251. It's actually still yesterday, but I didn't realize this was going to arrive today, and I don't want to not unbox it. And if I'm going to unbox it, I might as well do it with you guys. So this arrived, this wonderful sturdy box from Amazon. Wasn't actually expecting it until next week, according to the original date, but hey, not going to complain. It says tear here. This is actually like a really super cool box. If you're sending a bunch of albums, I did not order a bunch of albums, but if you're sending a bunch of albums, this would be a good way to do it, except that it's not ripping properly. Of course not. Close enough. And I can still save the box, so that's fine. All right, so inside the box, we have another box. Because you just can't protect vinyl enough. Inside this box, oh, here it is. Rapture of the Deep. Wait, that way. The new remix remaster I've been waiting for. I'm very excited to dig into this beautiful new artwork. The original was, it was pretty dull. It wasn't colored, so it was, the concept was there, you know, the opposite of what you would expect, where normally you would expect the distorted version to be in the water, but the distorted version is outside of the water, which is interesting about the perspective. Let's see what the sticker says. It says 20th anniversary celebration. New mix, new artwork, the album that set the path for Deep Purple in the 21st century. Bonus LP with rare jams and rehearsals. 3 LP limited transparent sky blue. 45 RPM. That's weird. I wonder why. I can tell you the material is interesting. It's not your standard cardboard. It's got a little bit of a texture to it, which I would not have expected. But of course, I want to keep. Where's my? There it is. I want to keep the. It's a gatefold, so I'm not going to be able to keep the cellophane on it. But I do want to make sure I don't tear anything or do anything too crazy. I want to keep the hype sticker, of course, because why wouldn't I? I know this is exciting television. Okay, so if I do that, there we go. Okay, hype sticker. Saving the world here, folks, one sticker at a time. All right, so now that that is done, now I'm just like a kid at Christmas, just rip it up. All excited. I mean, part of me is just excited because of the color. Vinyl is so beautiful that I can't wait to dig into that. We do have a signature here, although it does not appear to be hand signed, but it's signed by somebody. It might be, who did the artwork for this? Was it Ionis? I don't remember who did the original artwork for this. I want to say it was Ionis, who did a couple of Uriah Heep album covers too. So this was produced and engineered by Michael Bradford. Definitely talk about this album on Deep Purple Smoke on the podcast. I've recorded all the episodes for it already, even though they won't air until December, except for the Monday episodes to announce the patrons and any, I don't think I had any guests on this one. Maybe I do. 2025 mixes and mastering by Ike, E-I-K-E. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Freeze with Roger Glover. I remember talking with Roger about this when we met up with him last year. He said he was very excited, very pleased with the mixes as he was on tour. They were sending back and forth notes and audio to each other. So let's see what we have in the gatefold here. I'll look at it for the first time with you guys. Wow, nice backstory here. And a picture of the band. Excellent. Nice thick ear music cover here. So you can... Boy, that camera angle is so weird. It still doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, so we get 3 LPs, but only 2 slots. So let's see how they break this up. First, we'll go into the first one. This is, see, Clearly Quite Absurd, MTV Back to Back on one side, Money Talks, Things I Never Said, and Rapture of the Deep on the other side. All great stuff. Ooh. Yeah, that looks really good. I like that it's not a solid color either. I don't know how well that's coming through, but yeah, you can see that it's got some texture on the inside there. Beautiful center stickers as well. I like that. Very, very nice. Let's see, how do I want to do this? We're going to grab the protectors for all these too. Then we have our second album here. What is this one? Yeah. So this is the second one. On this one we have Don't Let Go, Junkyard Blues, Before Time Began. I'm reading these backwards. Wrong Man, Girls Like That, and Kiss Tomorrow Goodbye. And look at this. Really nice artwork too, I have to say. Did a great job with that. Very nice. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So each one's going to have a little bit of a personality because they're not just, you know, like a solid pressed color. I like that. And I've seen the way they do these too. It's really interesting the way they just like throw all this stuff onto basically a waffle iron and then press it all down into a vinyl, cut the edges, put the sticker on it, and you're good to go. Doesn't even have time to cool. Okay, so here we have a great picture of the band. And on the back we've got who's in the band, websites, Steve Morse, thanks, Roger Glover, thanks, Ian Pace, thanks, Don Airy, thanks. What, no, Ian Gillan? Then we have a thanks to, I don't see one for Ian. Maybe he didn't want to thank anybody. Very interesting. Yeah, it talks about tour manager, all this good stuff. Original artwork. Oh, Tom Swick did this one. Art direction and design by Roger Glover. Oh, that's the new one. And yeah, Ionis did the original at vintageimagedesign.com. So check there for the original artwork and some of the stuff he did for the band and Uriah Heep. So we get that on the front, we get this on the back. Absolutely lovely. What's on this one? It does not say. Should say on the album jacket though. Let's see here. So we have vinyl number 3. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the labels. I love the color choices that they made too for the album cover and for the labels. That's nice. That's a little bit autumn, which is good because we're heading into autumn anyway. And what's on this disc? So the bonus LP has 2020 or 2005 studio jams and rehearsals, side E or side what? ABCD? Yeah, 5. I'm so old sometimes. Side E has MTV, Money Talks, and Back to Back. And then side F has Before Time Began and Closing Note. So that'll be interesting to listen to. Before Time Began is a song I absolutely love. I also, a couple on this album are real standout tracks to me. Rapture the Deep is excellent, clearly quite absurd, excellent. Before Time Began, those are songs I absolutely love. I mean, the rest of the album is great. I really enjoy it. Looking forward to hearing these new mixes. But in particular, those tracks are definite favorites of mine. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the new mix is all about. Roger said that to hear this was like hearing a whole new album. So I'm going to be very curious, as I've always felt the album was a little bit bluesy, that there weren't a lot of layers, especially coming off of an album like Bananas, which was huge and full and lots of stuff going on. And then you get into this, which is, some of it was very straightforward, very dry, sounded like it was recorded in a studio as opposed to, you know, recorded live or recorded in corridors and all the different things that they used to do to make albums not sound like they were recorded in a studio. This one very much sounded like it was recorded in a padded room. So I'm very, very anxious to hear what it sounds like. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.